Okay, guys, so let's go ahead and get these done. Then I gotta. Oh, hey. You be nice. Don't be ugly. Sometimes when they play, they get a little wild. And truly, she's a little bit of a barker. And there is hubby talking to the dogs. I think it's so cute when he talks to them. Cracks me up. He heard me tell Truly that she was being ugly. And he goes, yeah, you're ugly. So cute. He's so good with those dogs. Almost there. So I have 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get these covered with embossing powder as well. And then we'll get the other 2, we'll get all 6 of them and then just heat the last 6 all together. That way the heat, or my heat tool, stays nice and warmed up. And just it's a little bit easier. Okay, here we go. Okay, get that set off to the side. Really need to, there we go, figure out how to what do you call it? I want to figure out how to I forgot what I was going to say. Yeah, not sure at all. Not at all. Get a lot of use out of my silver embossing powder, that's for sure. I don't think I've ever used so much silver before. Okay. Right. I just hate, I don't know about you all, but I hate that feeling of that gritty embossing powder. Trying to stay on my schedule of getting this done. I always, when I do video, when I do a series like this, I always try and make sure, or not make sure, but I always try and put out a video a day. Obviously with this one, there was a couple, I did a couple of different parts, but so when I'm filming, usually it works out where I can film several videos and get them uploaded and just get them ready to post. However, not this time because I had an awesome date yesterday, so I wasn't home crafting. And then, yeah, hang on one second, grabbing another paper. I have a plethora of this particular color cardstock. Okay, so I'm actually just going to tape this one down. Okay. Almost. So funny, because then I still have to do this to the other set of them, which I think will go a little bit faster because the pieces on them are a little bit bigger. Or maybe I'm just hoping it'll go faster. And then I have to assemble them all. Still have to cut and assemble the pieces that I was thinking for decoration. And then I also have to not cut and assemble, cut out the actual recipe pages and put those in the plastic sleeves. So there's still a lot to be done on these pages. Oops. Okay. The reason I didn't do this before is I just felt like it was kind of a little bit of a waste of the embossing powder, because I'm basically embossing the paper behind it as well, but I guess I'm just getting to be in a hurry now. So here we go, almost. Come on. There we go. All right. Okay, done. Well, at least with these. Okay. Oops. I actually touched. There we go. I want to wipe up that little bit of embossing powder, and we'll get to the heating. I feel like that NSYNC song where they go, here we go. Dating myself a little bit there. Heating. Seems like those wide spoons, there's just always that spot, that center, that it doesn't want to heat. I just love the change. It's awesome. It's like whoosh, magic. There we go. Perfect. Perfect heating. Some of it's bubbling because I think I've had the heat on too long. I think that's why it bubbles. You overheat it and then it boils. Better hurry up. Just got a warning from my battery. Oop, there's that I have, but I'm getting too low battery. There we go. Some of it's a little, this embossing powder is a little more stubborn. There we go. This embossing powder kind of reminds me of, if you guys have ever seen Frozen, how everything starts turning to ice and it just kind of rolls over everything and it's just like whoosh, and it's ice. It's kind of how it's reminding me right now. Hot. A little hot on my hand, on my little finger. There we go. I'm not sure. I'm not sure everything is melted on that one. I'm not 100% sure what, after I get all this embossing done, what I'm going to do next, but I think I might do, so after this, I think I'll do, obviously I have to assemble it, so I think I'll get these all embossed, get the one spot wouldn't emboss, those embossed, and then I'll do the assembly of putting them on, I think. I don't know. Trying to make plans and I'm not sure. It's weird to me. Like, I don't know if it's weird to you, but like, you gotta move the angle of the gun or the heat tool around to get it to melt. Those are done. Okay. Heating. Okay. It's almost almost done. Well, this one anyway. Still got 2 more sets to do. Because I'm having a little more luck. Bubble, 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 toil and trouble. I want to make sure I get it all nice and heated. Because if I touch it and it's not been heated, it'll wipe right off. Oh, okay. One more sheet right here. So let's go ahead. It's nice when it melts faster because the gun is nice and warm. The gun, heat tool, gun, whatever. It's a glue gun, heat tool. Okay. That angle seems to be working really well. I say that and then it'll stop. So I know that there's a couple of spots on this one that I'm going to have to fix, but I'm not going to fix them. I don't think I'm going to fix them on camera unless I just do them right now, but I think it'll, as far as time saving goes. Sure I heated. Almost. I got everything. Almost. Guess this would be a good way to make some silver washi or some silver tape, right? Okay. Okay, so I think, looking at it, I think it's just this spot right there. Why not, right? Well, it's hot. Might as well do it. Ouch. That got a little bit hot for me. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, so that is going to be it for, excuse me, for the, this video. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi guys, so I'm back to do the other borders. So Okay. I've already mounted them all on cardstock, and that's just to kind of speed up this process. So hopefully this won't take quite as long. There's a little bit of a learning curve, I think, in all crafting, but I think this will definitely speed up my process a little bit, having them all obviously taped and mounted. Okay. So and I think that the fact that these are, oh, yep, gotta move these out of the way. These are larger pieces is going to be helpful. Well, at least I'm hoping it's going to be helpful to speed the process along. We'll get there. We'll get there. Oh gosh, who knows if I'm going to have enough silver embossing powder to get this done. Okay, that's a little quicker. There we go. There's always going to be a learning curve to this. Oh my gosh, this weekend has been going by so fast. I just realized that next weekend I have to have my Silhouette Saturday. Is it Saturday or Sunday? Yeah, Silhouette Saturday ready to go. So got a lot of stuff to prepare for that. Hopefully I can do it justice. And it's actually hopefully it's a series that people like and want to see and participate in and all that kind of stuff. Okay. There we go. Wish the other one would have been this quick, but I think the thing is, with all those little pieces, had I tried to swipe over it like that, I would have severely torn a whole bunch of stuff. So, I guess I should probably be careful with a couple of these too, huh? Okay. Oh, jeez. I hate when when you're doing something and you just... not when you're doing something, when you're working with embossing powder and it like pops up like that, you pretty much lose the entire thing. I honestly think I'm going to use basically this entire thing of embossing powder. Which is okay, because I know I've had it for years. And 1 second though. Well, good news is I have another partial bottle. This isn't the detail one. This is just, this one's a sterling silver. I don't know if they're exactly the same, but good enough, right? Okay. Let's get these done. This is going so much faster. I can't get over how much faster these are going than the other ones. And it's just mainly because they're bigger in size. And I think I'm used to them now, right? I'm very glad now that I have that other jar of embossing powder, because I don't think I don't think I would make it. Almost. I think this will be pretty much. I'll use the other. I'm going to use my other embossing powder for the remaining 2 pages. Okay. All right. So we'll use that one. I don't know if there's really a difference in it, but I don't really have a lot to talk about tonight or really lately. I've just not really done anything. Nothing exciting going on with the school. Excuse me. Let's see. Yeah. And I just spilled that right there. Yeah. Kind of already talked about all my stuff already. I don't know. Oh, so I did tell you guys about breaking the blender, and it was so cute. Before, or when we were having our date, we went and we looked at a couple, places like at the mall. We went to Sears, and it's Burlington Coat Factory, and they have small appliances and things like that. Well, Sears has large appliances too, but so we were looking at them, and I broke it when I was trying to make a smoothie, so I don't know. He was so cute. He was like, yeah, let's just get a smoothie maker, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, with a smoothie maker, you can, I don't know why I'm hyping this up now. You can only, make smoothies, but with a blender, you could make smoothies, and you could also blend stuff with it. You can make other stuff in the blender. So, we talked about it. Anyway, he went, his mom called, and she was going to go run a couple errands, and she wanted to know if I wanted to run with her, but I was in the middle of doing this, so, well, I'm still in the middle of it, but I was like, don't really want to go anyplace right now. So he decided that he would go with her, and they went to Target, and I asked him if he would pick me up some shampoo, because I need some shampoo. And the shampoo that I normally get, I get normally at this beauty, it's this place, it's called Ulta. And so if any of you guys are familiar with that, or something comparable to it would be a shop, it's called Sephora. So it's got like makeup, and it's got a whole bunch of other stuff. So it's just basically, oh, of course. Well, it's just a little bit, so not a big deal. Anyway, so I normally get it there, but there's a couple of different sizes you can buy, and I like to buy it in the liter size, because it's just, again, cost-wise, it's better, but I will only buy it. I'm going to wipe up the embossing powders when it's on sale, because it's expensive. It's like $55 a bottle. I know. You'd think that there was like liquid gold in it or something, but it's not. It's really good quality shampoo and conditioner, and my hair just really likes it. So I always wait till it goes half off so that I can buy it. And I really, when I buy the liter, I really only, what do you call it? About every 6 to 8 months is when I buy it. So it's not like, I'm spending $55 every, couple of months or whatever. Because I have a lot of hair, but I don't need to, I don't use a lot. And I guess by a lot, I mean, I've condition my hair so that I don't have to wash it every single day. So that's nice, but it definitely saves on the shampoo. So anyway, it's taken me a long time to condition my hair so that I didn't need to wash it every day. I was definitely one of those people who wash their hair every day for years and years and years, and my hair definitely does better not washing it every day. It's more manageable when I do need to do something with it. It can be very drying to wash your hair every day. And then also, like for me, we're on a well, and so there's no filter on the well itself. We filter our drinking water, but not the shower. So the minerals and stuff like that definitely can do maybe not so much good stuff for my hair. If it turns my shower green, kind of makes me wonder what it's going to do to my hair or even my insides. So yeah, there's that. So anyway, when we went to the mall, because Ulta is at the mall, there's one actually by my parents' house that isn't, it's like in a strip mall, but this one, since we were there, I was like, oh, I'll just go, you know, I'll check it out, see if they have it. And yeah, no, it was not on sale. So I needed shampoo. So in a pinch, I asked him to pick me up some other shampoo that will be just fine for my hair until it does actually go on sale. Or I can go down to my mom's and steal some from my sister and then replenish hers when I purchase more of it. I was thinking, does that make me cheap? And I was like, nope, that makes me thrifty. Plus my sister kind of owes me. Not really. She, this year when the new colors, the new Tim Holtz colors were coming out, when I would order my set, she loves the colors, but she only wanted the markers. So when I would order my sets of them, I would order an extra marker just as kind of a fun little thing for her. So she doesn't really owe me, but she can spare a little bit of shampoo for all the markers that I bought her. Because it does add up. I mean, she's my sister, so I'm not gonna like be like, you owe me, you know, this much. But I guess I could if I wanted to, but I did it because I knew she liked it and I was already placing an order, so why not? Right. Yeah. That reminds me, this Friday I have another planner party coming up. So I gotta get that set. Not that it's not already set. I gotta make sure I have everything prepared. All right. There you go. Seems like these are going much faster. Now that I say that, it stops basically melting. It's getting warm. All this heating isn't getting warm. I was just thinking how tedious it's going to be to do the, what do you call it? The gluing, the adhering of the other one. I wanted to pick another one besides that one that was less pieces. Yeah. Or less, I guess less pieces. But the problem with the one on top is when it's hanging down, like when it's coming from the top, it would be upside down. So I had to think of what would happen on the other side of it. So like this one is perfect on the bottom because they both flip up, and I didn't really have any other borders that were from the top. Actually, the other border that I had that would have worked were spoons and knives and forks. And that wouldn't have been any better because there's still little pieces rather than larger pieces like this. So it's kind of a bummer. But I think it'll be cute. And as soon as I stop complaining about it and just get it done, the faster I'll be done with it, and then I won't have to worry about it, right? Just get it done. Stop whining about it. The faster you do it, the less it hurts, right? So, almost done. So I have this page to do, and then I have one more after that. It works. I don't know why I can't get it to melt when I'm pointing it to the left or the right. It's there we go. Love the reveal on taking the tape off. It's so cute. So, I'm getting tired, but I want to stay up for a little while longer. I want to make sure I get this video, or not this video, but the last video. I want to make sure that it gets loaded or saved and uploaded. I want to make sure that I stay on my schedule, even if I have to stay up late. It's not the end of the world. It is the weekend, so staying up late isn't the worst thing that I have to do. Because I don't have to get up early tomorrow to do anything. I have noticed that Facebook has been very quiet now since the Seahawks lost. At least my friends around here, it's been very quiet. I just want to know, like, who's still going to be a fan when all the trades start happening and the team doesn't do as well next year. Or maybe they'll do well next year, but, you know, I want to know who stays a loyal fan even when they're not doing so well, because there's so many fair weather fans out there. So I guess time will tell. Being a Minnesota fan, I know the heartbreak of the letdown, but I never abandoned them. I'm always rooting for them. I just know that, like with their last game in the playoffs this year against the Seahawks, lost the game for ourselves. We didn't need any help from the Seahawks to beat us. So, yeah. Okay. Right. Last page. Yay! And then I'll have, I think I'll make this its own video. I don't know. I should really put this on to the end of the other video because it's all doing the same thing, right? Makes sense. What I might do, is just release, like I did with the other video, just do this as a separate video and then just do 2 separate videos on the same day. I don't know, the last video is over an hour long, so I don't know if I really want to put this on the last video, because then it would be like, what, an hour and a half long? And who wants to watch an hour and a half video of heating? Well, it's not an hour and a half of heating up embossing powder, but it's an hour and a half of embossing. So I hope you guys are not too bored by this. I am very, very glad that I have this tonic heat tool, because if I didn't have this one, there'd be no way I could do all this embossing on camera, because it would just be like all you'd hear is the embossing tool. That would be it. So, I don't know. Okay. Almost done. Yay. Okay. Whew. Whew. Let it cool down. Let it cool down. Okay. Right. Let's go ahead and reveal. Yay. And like I said, I have a ton of this blue cardstock, so I'm not even gonna attempt to try and save it. You can just go be someplace else. Don't know where. In the recycle bin, perhaps. So. But I guess if I ever need some silver tape, I know how to make it. Okay, I'll put that there. I want to check real quick on the upload. It's still preparing the files. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I think those look so good. I am very happy that we've put a little extra effort into them. Yes, because you have been there through this entire labor-intensive process. Whoop. Uh-oh. Oh, that's stinky. Okay. Oh. There we go. only have really, one that kind of got goobed up. I don't know if that'll come off. Probably color that with something. But to only get one that really kind of got goobed up, that I think I'm going to call a win. Okay. So then I do have the perforation right there. So this is going to go here, like that. Oops, I'll show you in a second. Trying to undo them. Okay. So this is going to go along the top like that. And this is going to go along the bottom like that. Oh, I just think that's going to be so cute. I'm going to have to cut off right there, but I just think that's going to be so cute. Okay. All right. I'm going to stop this video here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.